Hello, my name is Rohan Sama. Today I'm going to be discussing the James Webb Telescope. Um, it is a $10 billion project that is way over budget and was supposed to launch a long time ago, but now it is launching on December 22nd of this year and has the potential to revolutionize the way we see the cosmos. Um, oh, this over here is a picture of the article that I will be discussing. Obviously, in the title you can see there's an if it works, so it's an extremely dangerous and tedious project that has a lot of risks associated with it. It's a picture telescope to give you an idea of how large it is. That's a person on the crane over there, so it's super big, and obviously in order for it to see as far back as it wishes to see, it's going to have to be really big. But that is one of the design issues and why it's taking so long and why it's taking so much money. So I think the main question that we'll be discussing here today is, why are we putting telescopes in space? This is a question that is discussed in our textbook, as you can see, 8.2.2. Why are telescopes put in space? So the three reasons that the textbook gives for why we put telescopes in space is the atmosphere of the Earth moves, and this obviously causes issues when trying to get pictures from outer space. So that's one of the issues. If they want to obtain the full range of information from the sources they are trying to obtain them from, we need to send it into space so that it can collect all the different types of radiation, infrared, electromagnetic, all the different types, which cannot be done here on the ground. Also, when the telescope is on the ground, you can only see what is above the horizon and not what is all around it, even though it will not be seeing what is all around it, but much more of a variation than what you can see from the ground. In the article, they also give reasons as to why this telescope obviously has to be in space. The telescope has to be freezing cold, and this is obviously not possible on the Earth. And this can only be possible in space, but there's also design aspects that have to go into it to make sure that this is possible in space as well. It's going to give us access to the universe's formative chapter. It's going to reveal specific aspects of the cosmos that we've never seen before. So design issues of the James Webb telescope. It has to be cold enough, and in order for it to be cold enough, it has to be blocking the Earth's light, the sun's light, and the moon's light. This can only be achieved by sending it to a location called Lagrange Point 2, where it will release a fabric that will block the light and cause it to get cold. And because this telescope is so large, it is 2% the mass of a typical ground-based telescope, because it has to be launched on a rocket, which is what makes it extremely tricky. Over here is a picture that compares the Hubble telescope and the James Webb telescope. Obviously, the Hubble telescope was launched in 1990. It goes back pretty far, but not as far as the James Webb telescope intends to go back for us to see further into the cosmos and into the universe. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Hubble telescope. It was a complete catastrophe when it originally launched. There was not enough testing. The images that it was producing were not high quality enough to really learn anything. But luckily, it was able to be saved by a rescue mission, is what they called it in the article. And it basically installed a corrective lens that saved the telescope and produced better images. On the left is before, on the right is after it was saved. So as you can see, there was a major improvement. For this time, they want to learn from their previous mistakes. There's going to be an unfolding and focusing process that's going to take 6 months, and they have tested way more than they did on the Hubble, so hopefully this time it goes well. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the James Webb telescope. I found it pretty interesting, and it should be cool if it actually ends up working. Thanks for watching.